The world of jewelry is quite vast. You've got designs of skulls, eyeballs, choker, spike chains, middle fingers, and yes, those two. You must be thinking, all of those options sound absolutely terrible, and they do. But that is why today I'm going to teach you guys how to carefully curate an entire jewelry collection from scratch. So not only can you elevate your outfits, but you'll have a collection that you'll never need to upgrade again, unless you break it, of course. But before we get building, there's 4 things that need to be said. Number 1, simplicity is key when it comes to building your jewelry collection. Number 2, when it comes to pendant necklaces, anything that is bigger than a quarter is too big unless it's a rectangle. Number 3, your metal choice. Whether you choose gold or silver, it's completely up to you and your personal preference, it doesn't matter. And number 4, do not go cheap on your jewelry. Make sure that you invest in high quality ones at the beginning, because trust me, the cheap ones will break on you or they're gonna turn your neck green. Both of those things you don't want. So our first and least frightening, also makes the biggest difference, is the pendant necklace. And in order to have a good necklace collection, I'd say that you need at least 4. So for your first pendant necklace, I would recommend going for the bar pendant necklace. It's more discreet, so if you're not used to wearing a necklace yet, this is the perfect one to start with. It's not an attention grabber, but it's definitely going to elevate your outfit. Now, the next one I'd recommend you get is any of the following shapes, either a circular one, a square one, or a rectangular one. Notice how the ones that I'm showing are not massive. They're nice and small. They're not Olympic medallion size, just simplistic and well-sized pendants so that it's timeless. Next, you do need to have a bit of fun, so I'd say you need at least 1 statement necklace. You could go with something that is two-tone like this one, maybe a pearl necklace if you're into that, or you could go for something that has a pop of color like this green one to show that you pay attention to the detail in your outfits. And our final necklace isn't a pendant necklace, it's just a chain so that you can create some nice layering with your pendant necklaces. Just like an outfit, the more layers that you have, the better it's going to look. So in order to achieve this layered look, all you need to do is have a shorter chain by about 2 inches. So if your pendant necklace is 21 inches, then you would buy a chain that's 19, and that's going to give you that layered look that you're looking for. Now moving on to rings, I would say that the ideal collection consists of 6 rings, and obviously you're not gonna wear 6 rings at the same time. This is just so that you have a good selection. So starting with our most basic ring, you have the plain ring, and you want 2 of these. You'll want to look for a ring that has no particular design other than the actual shape of the ring. I'm talking slightly oval, squared, or rectangular. And the reason you want them to be plain is because these will act as your base, kind of like your black pair of pants would be in your outfit. You're gonna make your outfit look more interesting by adding some other items like our intricate ring. And you want 2 of these intricate rings. And an example of an intricate design would be something like this Cuban link ring, where you can actually see the craftsmanship that went into this ring. Or even this Piper Puff link pinky ring, just incorporating one of these with your basic ring and you've already got something that's pretty cool. But if you want to take it even further, then you can get yourself 2 statement rings. And just like our necklaces, a statement ring could be something with a crazy design like this dove ring, or again, it could be something like a pop of color like this beautiful blue ring with the praying hands. Now, some of you are probably thinking, well, okay, thank you. I've got 6 rings that I can wear now, but how do I actually style these rings? Well, to answer that question, I'd say that the easiest way is to go with 2 simplistic rings or intricate rings on one hand and 1 statement ring on the other, mainly due to the fact that statement ring doesn't really need any other rings around it to make it more interesting. It's already pretty out there. But of course, this completely depends on how classy you are dressing up. If you're wearing a watch, for instance, you don't want to necessarily be wearing 3 rings. You might just want to wear 2 simplistic rings on one hand, or maybe even just 1 statement ring on the other hand, and that's absolutely it. You're gonna have to decide based on your own judgment and what your outfit looks like. Now, next up, we have the bracelet, and there's only really 2 bracelets that you need to get. You want to buy yourself a cuff bracelet, and you'll want to buy yourself a chain link bracelet, and these 2 are going to play different roles depending on the occasion. Now, your cuff bracelet is going to be your formal event jewelry. This is something that you could maybe pair with your watch if you have one, or it could even be a replacement for your watch if you don't own one. This is going to go with your suit and tie events, or just when you're dressing semi-formal. And then the chain link, on the other hand, is for the complete opposite scenarios. It's meant for your casual events when you're just going out, you're wearing your basic outfit. That's going to help you elevate your outfit. And finally, I wanted to add in watches because I feel like it'd be kind of weird to have a jewelry collection without watches being mentioned. So watch is definitely important. I would say that you need 2. I personally only have 2 watches, and I'm able to cover all of my different scenarios. The 2 different watches that you'll need is 1 dress watch and 1 casual watch. Your dress dress watch is going to be something that is very simplistic. It doesn't have a ton of design. It typically comes with a leather strap or an alligator strap. It can come with a metal strap as well, but I find if you're only going to have 2 watches, I'd get one that has a leather strap. And now for your casual one, you can do quite the complete opposite. You can have ones with very intricate designs, maybe like a diver's watch, a field watch, a G-Shock, whatever you guys like. That could be your casual watch, but you need at least 2, and that should cover all of your bases. Now, where do I buy my jewelry? Any of my simplistic jewelry I've bought from Mainsai. I found that they have fantastic quality. Their designs are absolutely timeless. I have lots of love for Mainsai. I've also got Surgeon Irons, which is where I buy a lot of my statement rings because they've got a massive selection of really unique designs. And then also when it comes to my necklaces, any of the unique, like the pearl necklaces or some of those gold ones you guys saw, those all came from Degs & Sal, and Degs & Sal has an awesome selection for necklaces. We've also got brands like Crafted London, Vitali, Thomas Sabo, Majuri, and Clocks and Colors. There's lots of other places you guys can look, but those 3 were the ones that I've tried and I've liked the best. So everything in today's video will be linked in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and good luck on building your jewelry collection.